whatever that is. I'm so sorry. We kick off our final game of the day. It will be Pavan getting the ball first in this rematch from the Madden 21 Club Championships. Let's take a look at how these guys match up here in Madden 22 TD. JonBeast, he has a belt. He's 20-4. He has had the better year so far, and he's looking to continue to capitalize. But Pavan, Mr. LCQ, he is hot recently.
The main event of the evening, 2 belt winners. JonBeast, you talked about 72K this year, has a belt this year, but Pavan might be the hottest player in the world right now, coming off that last chance qualifier victory. That's a gauntlet to get through. He did that, and now he's gonna go toe-to-toe with the Beast. Can't wait for this matchup. Definitely gonna be some offensive fireworks in this one.
Should be a great game overall between two guys who know each other very, very well. Pavan, you don't know who young Pavan Lakhat is. Well, this is just a belt winner. He's just 21 years old. He's already almost earned $300,000 playing the game of competitive Madden. Yuba City, California, the 14th seed, earned his way through the LCQ. He has the 4th highest career win percentage in MCS history. Ty, this is the future of Madden. Just 21 years old. He's looking for belt number 2.
Yeah, one of the biggest stars in our competitive esport. Only 21 years old, has already accomplished so much. Of course, won a belt back in Madden 19. Looking for his 2nd belt here. He's lost in the finals as well, lost to J-Wall. 295,000, 4th highest career win percentage. One of the, everyone's talking about him right now with this phase stuff, which we're gonna get to in a second. But yeah, no one's playing harder than John Madden football right now than Pavan.
Thanks for spoiling that, Ty. Yeah, that was my job, but you just jumped right in and said, Nick, I got this. You can step aside. If you haven't checked out Twitter, man, Pavan, can we get him to phase? I mean, I hope users mush doesn't extend to the phase, because he's competing in the Ultimate Madden Bowl while trying to be the first Madden Pro to win. And guys, let's use the hashtag phase Pavan on this tweet here, at Pavan Lakhat on Twitter, tag at FaZe Clan. We want to see Pavan join FaZe Clan. As you see Derwin James chime in, tell Pavan to go ball out. TD Pavan just trying to bust open those doors and become the first Madden player on FaZe Clan, and continue to spread what we know in the Madden community to be a very good Madden player. He wants to let the world know who he is.
Yeah, Pavan carries himself like a pro too. He's obviously so accomplished, one of the best players in the world. So make sure you guys are using those hashtags. Let's support our guy Pavan. Remember, this is a $1 million contract. Of course, he's playing in a $1 million Madden tour right now, but FaZe is giving out a $1 million contract. He's the first Madden player to even have a chance at competing for this contract. So let's go ahead and use those hashtags. Let's support our guy. Let's get the Madden community a player signed by FaZe. Pavan, of course, doing big time things. He's going to have to try to take down JonBeast. Let's hope that user, didn't put the mush on him, because everyone's rooting for Pavan right now. Everyone wants to see him do big things, and user just coming in the mush, putting the voodoo on Pavan. I'm concerned for him, I'm not going to lie.
I don't blame you, man. Hashtag FaZe Pavan. Let's get that trending. Tag FaZe Clan, let them know why Pavan should be a part of the FaZe Clan, as it will be Pavan on offense first. And Ty, no surprise to see him running out of that gun bunch.
Nope, not surprised at all. That's Pavan's been known for the last few years, one of the most prolific passers in this gun bunch. I did talk to JonBeast today. Says he knows how good Pavan is on offense. His goal, only defense. JonBeast thinks he's going to score every drive, right, on offense. So his whole mindset in this game is to try to slow down Pavan, make him work for everything, give him the underneath stuff, no big plays, and try to limit possessions as best he can.
We've had 2 barn burners so far. Will we see a 3rd one here in our final game of the day? Hope you guys are enjoying all the action. Nicholas Esco, Tyler Davis along with you. 3rd down and 7 for Pavan. Ball at the 28-yard line. He's got that Russell Wilson at quarterback. No surprise there. The overwhelming favorite at the quarterback position. We'll have our first timeout taken, as Pavan doesn't like how his offense was set up.
Yeah, and we saw Henry play last week. We've seen Wesley earlier today. Pavan's going to have a similar style. Of course, those are his lab partners, repping that 818 crew. Henry and Wesley already with big-time victories. Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's JonBeast, and that's defense. Sherman with the pick. A huge turnover to kick off this game.
Maybe JonBeast has some wheel route defense? Because Pavan tried to go to the wheel route. It was man coverage. I think he just passed it a little bit too early, to be honest. I think he would have had it if he was a couple seconds later on the cut. And that's the crucial mistake, though. And that's the thing that JonBeast wants to capitalize. If you can get any turnovers in this game, as we saw in our previous game, with AI Nash and spam, and if you can get one turnover, it can be the difference. You see here, Pavan just threw it too early, and Richard Sherman's there. He clicks on and gets the pick. That is a huge momentum shifter for JonBeast.
What a start for JonBeast. Stormed onto the scene last year as the Pittsburgh Steelers club champion. He's only followed that up with a belt this year. 19 years old from Hartford, Connecticut, the number 3 seed with $141,000 in career earnings in just 2 years competing. He is your Madden NFL 22 kickoff champion, and he's made a Final Four in 3 of his 4 appearances in MCS events. He is clutch.
Yeah, ever since he stepped foot in the MCS, he's been on fire. He's coming up big so many times. One of the coolest guys to hang out with, to talk to, one of the biggest stars, great personality as well, JonBeast. Always entertaining to watch. Rocking the hoodie tonight too. I love it. And let's see what he can do now. If he can capitalize on that big interception, go down and get 7, that's going to do a lot for his confidence.
Pavan's already used 2 first-half timeouts and has thrown an interception, not the way he wanted to start off this game. JonBeast in the shotgun. He's got Russell Wilson as well at quarterback. Waiting for that crosser to come open. He might have him back at the end zone, but it's a tight window throw instead. He'll play it safe and pick up a yard on the ground.
Yeah, and talking to JonBeast today, I was wondering what he might be running on offense. We see Pavan, Henry, Wesley, those guys in the Bengals playbook. But JonBeast, not a big fan of the Bengals offense. He likes the Raiders offensive playbook, similar to what we saw from Joke earlier in that gun bunch, but also going to mix in some bunch tight end and some gun tight.
Throws it up into coverage. Man, oh man, that could have been a turnover back the other way.
JonBeast almost gifting one to Pavan right back. Pavan gave him a gift. JonBeast almost gave it right back.
Thank God.
Pavan is super unfortunate that wasn't a pick.
We're gonna go for this.
So Pavan goes out, throws an interception on his first drive, but is able to get a 3-and-out on JonBeast and force him into a field goal. That's got to feel like a big confidence boost for the 21-year-old out of Yuba City, California.
Definitely. And Nick, what is going on? Are we in a different world? Are we in the metaverse? I don't know where we are, but we're seeing defense right now.
Yeah, that was
Madden
defense.
22.
I think it's been a while since I've seen defense. I know JonBeast is defense, but yes, that was defense.
Yeah, we've seen defense to start this game 2 drives now. What is going on? We haven't seen it, the entire Madden Bowl. Both these guys getting good stops. That's big for Pavan. Only hold him to 3 after you commit the turnover. And now Pavan gets to come right back to work here on offense.
So we go back to Pavan on offense. No surprise to see him in those Raiders unis. Huge Raiders fan as he'll find one of his favorite Raiders, Darren Waller, picking up 21 out of the backfield. Big first down for Pavan as he nears midfield.
And you mentioned it, Pavan is a die-hard Raiders fan. 3-time Raiders club champion. You see him rocking the Raiders gear. He's got the nice beanie on right there, the Raiders beanie. Got the AirPods in, looking locked in. But yeah, die-hard Raiders fan. Got Darren Waller on the squad at the tight end spot. We'll see if he can bounce back. It's really been a struggle right here. JonBeast doing a great job kind of forcing him underneath. He checked down to the flat road earlier on that flood play. Flood been one of the best plays the last few years. Right there, incompletion. Great defense from John.
Second down to 10.
Come on.
Going right with Wilson. Might have him over the top. He's got a man. He's open. Justin Jefferson into the end zone. Too easy for Pavan as he's able to put a touchdown on the board.
Pavan goes to the cross screen play out of gun bunch. Rolls out. Hits the deep fade over the top. Wide open touchdown. Great play from Pavan.
How many times have we seen Justin Jefferson burn coverage like that? And a laser from Russell Wilson. Just like that, it's a 7-3 ball game. Take a look at this one more time, TD. It's a fly route, and Justin Jefferson sure can fly.
Yeah, just a huge burst off the line there. Justin Jefferson, too much speed, lobs it over the top. Great precision throw from Pavan, able to get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Trips tight end. Underneath for JonBeast. He'll find Christian McCaffrey. We'll pick up a first down to the 36-yard line. First completion, first down for JonBeast's offense.
Yeah, nice little check down right there from John. Got to get in the groove here on offense. He got that early turnover, but really struggled as he got close to the red zone. Oh, nice playmaker.
And he's got prime time inside the 50. He tried to pull the A&S spin move. Pavan with the nice tackle, though, but it's a red zone opportunity for JonBeast.
Yeah, what a playmaker right there. Rolls out left. I thought he was going to run with Russ, but he saw the route kind of sit down, playmakered him up the field, excellent stick work. Great way to freestyle if you're the beast named John.
49 yards on that play to Deion Sanders. And now JonBeast, 15 yards away from a touchdown of his own. Going right then left, changed his mind, and he finds Christian McCaffrey underneath for 4 yards. Good recognition of the pressure and the contain. 3rd and 6. Can Pavan force another field goal here from JonBeast?
Yeah, he's going to need to. Red zone really tightens up down here, gets tough. Big 3rd and 6.
Come on, I'm right there.
And he's got Vernon. What a strike from JonBeast. Steps up and delivers to Vernon Davis. Beast takes the lead back.
And let's talk about the pocket presence from the Beast. I mean, that looked like there was nothing happening. The guys were coming in off the edge. He kind of rolled around in a circle, stepped back up in the pocket, and threw a beam to the tight end on the wheel route. Great pocket presence and stick work from John.
As Beast kicks it back to the 4-time Raiders club champion. Pavan will look to take the lead back. So take a look one more time. It's verticals. It's tight end wheel route, and it was open.
Yeah, it was. You know, that tight end wheel route of verticals. That's why verticals is probably the best play in this game. But the stick work, the pocket, to be able to scramble around like that, step up in the pocket and throw it. You always want to utilize those wheel routes in the red zone.
Oh, what a start to this game. We've seen a little defense. We've seen a little offense. A little bit of everything. As Wilson will take off. Pavan happy to take some yards on the ground.
Yeah, there's that Russell Wilson, of course, has that pass lead ability, but that escape artist, we talked about it a million times. The escape artist, definitely the best ability in the game. That's why you see pretty much everyone using this new Russell Wilson, kind of surpass the Jalen Hurts. Although AI National, great with the Jalen Hurts as well, but this Russell Wilson definitely becoming very popular.
There's Cordero Patterson making the catch at the 44-yard line as we near the end of the first quarter. 10-7 our score. JonBeast with the early interception, but great recovery from Pavan TD to stay in this game. Offensively, looks a little more comfortable than he did on that first drive. That was just a mistimed wheel route. He threw it about a second too early, and JonBeast made him pay.
Yeah, he did. That was the one mistake, but Pavan doing a great job bouncing back. Caught JonBeast right there, stuck on his D tackle. Throws the quick out route there out of bunch. The play previously, he went to a halfback wheel, flat combo over there versus zone coverage. Great way. He's really attacking, the sidelines really well right now. And we're going to get to the end of the first quarter. But Pavan, yeah, like you said, he looks much more relaxed now. He's getting into a groove. Those first drives, they can start off a little shaky, right? You get the nerves out of the way. It seems like he's doing that now.
2nd and 6, Pavan looking left side. Let's bring in the mush. None other than one great user. You picked Pavan in this game, and he threw a pick right away. Did you get scared about the power of the gauntlet?
A little bit. But he held the Beast to 3, and that was major. And I felt like big hit stick right there.
Oh, my God.
I felt like if Beast was able to get 7, this would be a whole different game. But because he was held to 3, the way Pavan manages this half, clock manage it, he can really kind of, wipe out that interception that he threw on the 3rd play of the game.
Oh, big fumble. Luckily, it'll go out of bounds. User, I think it's interesting when we look at Pavan's body of work. You talk about guys like Drini, known for his great defense. Joke, a stellar defensive player. We know how good Noah is offensively and his defensive stick. Pavan, I feel like, is one of those guys that when you look at his game, you just go, wow, is he just good he's just an all-around good player, offensively and defensively.
He's well-rounded. He's definitely well-rounded. Can play both offensively and defensively. And the thing about it, he's not that crazy hot, crazy good at either one, but he's definitely top tier at both of them. So that's why, him making that interception, we've seen Pavan come out here and make some mistakes, but we've also seen him come out here and come up and make some big plays. We got a 4th and decision right here, boys. A 4th and decision.
Yeah, guys, the thing with Pavan, too, like you just said, he's not like elite at anything, but he's solid at everything overall, right? And he's really good at using the clock. He's really smart is what I'm trying to say here. Just really good with the clock, game management type of stuff. But here we go. Like you just said, big 4th and inches now. JonBeast, if he can come up with a stop, we could really see some personality because this would be huge for his confidence.
He's going to drop back to pass with Wilson on 4th and short. Throws it inside, low ball to Waller, and he's inside the red zone. Pavan dialing up a pass play to pick up a first down.
That was
Goes to
good
his
D right
man.
there. Beast can't ask for nothing better than that. Maybe to get an animation where he breaks it up, but, you know, that was good defense, good play call.
Now he'll go to the ground with Patterson, trying to find something out the middle. So far, JonBeast not letting there any sort of room in that run game.
Yeah, Pavan went to his man, Darren Waller, on that clutch 4th down on the wheel route. Goes to the ground game there. And now remember, red zone gets tight down here. Pavan was able to take advantage last time. Goes to the cross screen again.
And he'll throw this one away. Coverage tough down the field. No room. And this is where the red zone gets tough, TD. We always talk about how the field shortens up. A lot of these plays need room to develop. This is why those quick seam streaks are usually what people look for.
Yeah, the wheel routes and the halfback seam streak here. He's throwing it.
Tried to get Darren Waller. Good defense out there. Marshawn Lattimore. New Orleans same with the play. And just like that, Pavan was able to force a field goal from JonBeast on the drive. Now JonBeast forces a field goal out of Pavan.
Yeah, and I'm impressed with both guys playing some defense. We haven't seen it all tournament long from anyone, but both these guys, you know, now holding each other to field goals here. It's more of a, you know, this is more of a, you know, gritty type of battle. Didn't really expect this. I thought we might see like a 45, 50-point game from these guys, but they're really dialed in, making each other work. I love the call from JonBeast there to go man coverage against those wheel routes right there. Comes up with the big stop.
Now 2:54 to go in the half. What does JonBeast have offensively? We've seen both players clutch up on defense, force field goals. And now on 1st and 10, Beast will throw it to the flat. That's Christian McCaffrey, shoestring tackle. Keep that from going much farther. Who else? Derwin James, who you can earn through those drops here on the channel. Make sure your EA account is linked to your Twitch account. Derwin James making a big play.
Yeah, you see Pavan using him over the middle there. And Derwin James shouting him out. He must have known something. He must have known that Pavan was using him on that defense. But I love the read from John. He checked it down. It was man coverage from Pavan, and Pavan left the running back. That was his responsibility with the user. He was late on it. JonBeast checked it down. But then great defense again there from Pavan on 2nd down.
Wilson on 3rd and 4. Look at the left side. And that is, who else? Megatron. How good has this 81 been? Especially during that wild card tournament, TD came up with some huge catches.
Yeah, Megatron's so good every year. One of my favorite cards every single year in Madden Ultimate Team. Just so good. He's a freak out there. 6'5", speed, can do it all. And you see JonBeast rocking him in the slot here on this bunch tight end.
Oh, big hit! Forced a fumble, but the offensive line able to keep it with JonBeast.
And if JonBeast could have got that, it would have been 2 turnovers. And it's extremely difficult to come back from 2 turnovers in this game. JonBeast, if Pavan would have got that, we would have been even on turnovers. JonBeast very fortunate to hang on to that. That was a huge hit from Pavan and that Derwin James.
There's Christian McCaffrey once again. JonBeast not concerned about C-Mac's ability to hold on to the ball. Goes right back to the well, and McCaffrey picks up a 1st down.
And you see John, he's using all of his clock now. Pavan out of timeouts. JonBeast really managing this great, making this the last possession of the 1st half.
Clock keeps moving. Pavan used, I think, 2 of those timeouts in like the first 4 or 5 minutes of the game. So no way to stop the clock for the hopeful future FaZe Clan member. He's got RB, he's got B, he's got lots of touchdowns over there. On the run, find a Golden Tate. A golden touchdown for the beast named John.
The Beast goes to verticals, he rolls out, and Pavan, it looks like he clicked in that right stick to send his defender. He sent the outside corner. If we can get a replay of this after the kickoff, he sent in the right corner with the stick, and that allowed the streak to just get wide open. The defender left him. JonBeast takes advantage. Big time touchdown. He forced Pavan to use all those timeouts too. 44 seconds though, still a decent amount here for Pavan on offense.
17 to 10, 44 seconds remain. Take a look at this one more time, TD. There was a lot of players open on this play.
Yeah, I thought he had RBBC, rolls out, and then Pavan sends in that corner on the outside, sends him in at the quarterback, and then Golden Tate just untouched, uncovered in the end zone touchdown.
Can Pavan find some magic? Steps up, steps out, ball's out! Picked up by JonBeast, and Sean Springs makes it like an ice cream store with a little scoop to the 1-yard line.
Oh my goodness, this play was insane.
Should I say it?
This play was insane.
We're gonna wait for it. We're gonna wait for it.
Nick, the guys in the truck, we need a replay of that play because Pavan had literally a touchdown probably. He had some crazy stick work in the pocket to get his running back wide open down the field, and he tried to throw it to him too late. And JonBeast gets the strip sack, and it is so difficult to come back from 2 turnovers.
The Mushfinity Gauntlet strikes again. 24-10. JonBeast with a huge first half. The defense forcing 2 turnovers. And now Pavan with only 31 seconds left. Take a look one more time, TD.
Look at, he steps up. He has Patterson wide open down the field, and he sees it too late. And Wilson with the strip sack, and Springs takes it down to the 1. And Nick, you just said it. If you guys don't think the mush is real at this point, I don't know what to tell you.
Wilson rolling right, trying to deliver down the field. Top throw into coverage. Oh, Rice couldn't make the catch.
Oh, man. User's got a lot to answer for at halftime. I mean, how many times is User going to say, this time is the time that I'm going to set it straight, right? I feel like he said that a million times. And time again, it's the same result.
24-10, JonBeast. I mean, again, we talked about it, TD. We haven't seen a whole lot of defense today. This game, there has been plenty for everyone.
Yeah, there has. This is the most defense we've seen all tournament long. And it's all going the way of the beast. Whoa.
Steps up. That's illegal. Can't do that. That's cheating. And we'll call that illegal forward pass. And we'll set up a 4th and 12 at the 11-yard line. I wonder if Pavan just punts the ball.
Yeah, this is not going well for Pavan. I mean, this is probably the first punt we've seen. You see JonBeast now. He feels great. This is the best defense we've seen all tournament. You know, Pavan really struggling on offense. And JonBeast taking advantage. Going up 2 possessions probably here at halftime. What a performance. You see the belt in the background. And right now, Pavan just extremely frustrated with how he's performed in his first half.
2 more.
And I think JonBeast is feeling pretty good about his performance so far.
Yeah,
he's got the belt in the background. He's got the windmill going, and he's going to hit the ball to start the second half with a 2-score lead. A blazing defensive pace for JonBeast. 2 turnovers, both inside his own red zone. He was able to cash in for 10 points. 24-10, your score at the half. Can Pavan find something, anything? Offense, defense, he needs both of them in the second half to come back with 10 minutes remaining in this final game of the day. Kimmy, Clef, y'all got to talk to User, because I'm telling you, we all see what's going on here.
We do see what's going on, but you never know because things can happen in the second half, even though JonBeast is leading by 2 possessions. The score at halftime, 24-10. User, are you okay? No?
I mean,
yes?
I honestly, listen, I know they're going to try to put this on me. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's looking like the glove is about to go 0-20, but let's be real. Let's be real. Like, he threw it. That was a bad read. That was a bad read by Pavan. And then he tried to make a play. He was showing all that pocket. You know what I'm saying? This not on me. It's not on me.
All right, it's not on you, but everybody, welcome into the Refill Show presented by Campbell's Junkie Soup. Halftime is your lunchtime, and it's halftime of our final game this evening. Now, Clef, I want to come to you and ask a question about how impressive it's been to see JonBeast's defense tonight. 2 turnovers this evening that he's helped create, and he's been able to capitalize on both of them for 10 total points. So talk us through how hard it is to stop a guy when your offense isn't quite clicking, as what we're seeing in Pavan, and then the defense for JonBeast has been playing lights out.
Yeah, you feel helpless. You feel helpless. And especially in this game, if your offense not producing, you know you're going to lose because you can't shut people down in this game. Like, you can only hope to hold them to 3, and then at the end of the day, you can't be trading points with people. Right now, he got to come out here and get a stop. He can't give up any more points if he even want a chance at coming back. And another thing I'll say, the mush is real. You better hope if you playing in this, if I was playing in this still, I would call User every day until I play. Tell him don't pick you. Tell him don't, because this is wild right here. Who would have thought we would have seen defense? This is the best defensive performance we've seen this tournament. And why? It's because of that glove right there. It's the glove.
Y'all giving too much power to this thing. Y'all giving too much power. Y'all doing. Listen, man, I'm not out here Billie Jeaning people with this glove, man. I was just trying to bring it back for the people. That's it.
Okay, all right, well, maybe it's time to take the glove and put it away or maybe throw it in the trash. But you never know, Pavan could turn something out here in the second half. We're going to get to that second half in just a few minutes.
We're not even on that game mode. He's just feeling great right now. He put a little weight around his neck. He's got the belt behind him. This man's got swag everywhere.
Swag everywhere, bringing out the chain. You know he's feeling good. He hit us with a little bit of the air guitar in the second quarter. Feeling good. Now he's brought out the chain. I mean, his confidence is sky high right now, and you can't blame him. Pretty much everything's going his way right now. He's playing some phenomenal defense. Probably the best defense, we've seen in the Madden Bowl. So props off to him and rocking the chain, baby.
He's got the Puerto Rican flag on his jacket. But here's all I'm saying, Ty. There's a lot of time left in this game. Pavan is one of the best defensive players out there. He's so well-rounded. This game is not over.
No, definitely not over. And this drive's going to say a lot. I mean, JonBeast getting the ball is huge. And it all goes on to Pavan here. He's got to be able to get a stop, and he really needs a turnover and try to get some points out of it.
Looking downfield, good user coverage. Took away the late playmaker action. And now a 3rd and 8. Can Pavan get an early stop here to stop the bleeding?
I thought John had that slant just a little late with the read. Didn't want to throw it. Elects to fight. Another down.
We're down and 8. Right over the middle. Yeah, he's got it right there. That's Vernon Davis once again. To the 41-yard line. It's first down for the Beast.
Pavan dials up the pressure out of that 3-3-5 wide. JonBeast recognizes it. Pavan runs over to guard the wheel, so he hits the tight end post over the middle. Great read from John.
Ooh, takes a hit with Wilson, and that's always scary when your quarterback's getting hit on the sidelines.
Really scary. You don't want to take those hits if you're John. We'll see if John slowly starts to use a little bit of this clock here. Take the play clock under 5. Try to get out of the third quarter. That's the best thing you can do in this spot if you're John. Even if you only had to kick a field goal, you want to go up 3 possessions and try to get out of the third quarter as quick as possible.
Well, he's going to be in trouble here as Wilson's taken down in the backfield. Micah Parsons, the rookie phenom for the Dallas Cowboys with the sack. 3rd and 14 now for JonBeast.
The belt winner, Pavan, he's starting to step up here. He's starting to play a little bit of defense, and he needs to get a stop.
Man. Oh, my God.
Put a little long pass out there, laid it out for
that's
Christian
like a rush type
McCaffrey.
throw, Like, that's a rush type throw. Like,
What just happened right there? JonBeast gave a little look to the camera,
Russ cook.
too.
Like, that's
you see it, a little lob over the top.
You gonna let him cook. So, like,
He just little floater in the lane, too easy. And there goes Christian McCaffrey. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Put your floaties on. JonBeast is up by 3 scores.
Get out your rain boots. It's getting ugly. It's a flood. Pavan is in deep trouble. JonBeast, everything's clicking for him. I mean, you said a little floater down the lane. He said, let Russ cook. Didn't look open at all. And then he punches it in with a run to the end zone. And you see it there, 21-point deficit. The Beast has come out with a vengeance.
Take a look at this run one more time. Simple, little quick base action. McCaffrey, all sorts of room.
Yeah, CMC says get off him, evades the tackle, and then he's off to the races. No one's catching him. And now Pavan, he's in deep trouble. He's got to score quickly and use a little bit of tempo here.
Let's bring in Clef the God. Clef, this is a position we have not seen Pavan in too much. Down by 21 points.
Yeah, this is just John doing what John does. And when he gets up on you and he gets confidence, it's a scary dynamic because he plays the game the way it's supposed to be played. You can see how loose he's playing. Pavan's a little uptight after he made that first pick. That's why he got 10 points. He's way uptight. And one thing to be noted, Pavan was in Raiders to win LCQ. He ran through LCQ with the Raiders on offense. Audible around the bunch, tight end, trips, and bunch. Now he's in Bengals. You know, what makes you switch after you had so much success? That's a question I have to ask.
Well, Clef, I don't know if you saw, but a guy by the name of Jaybird Football on Twitter tweeted out something very simple. He said, at one great user, no picking Noah tomorrow.
You got to really emphasize that to user, man. Somebody got to find that hand, that arm, and throw it away.
Yep.
That's what you got to do, because he going to pick who he want to pick. The man is a man of integrity. He going to pick what he believes. He really mean it. He really mean it.
Let me tell y'all something, man. You know what? Y'all afraid of this glove so much? Y'all fear this glove so much?
First?
Guess what? If the glove
Oh,
got
it's
this
ours?
much power, guess what? From now on, I will be using it for the rest of the bowl. So watch your money lines. Watch who you picking. If you fear the glove that much, it's only 0-20 right now.
The most evil man in Madden. One great user.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. And that's one great user. So we'd like to apologize to everybody who gets picked by you.
Under the hard flooded. Oh.
I told user, I tell user, we not friends no more. Now I done known user for a long time. If he pick me ever again, we can't be cool. And I'm talking about we tight.
Oh my God.
My kids know his kids. We tight.
We already picked you one time with the glove. You know what I'm saying? You wanted the offers in the 0-20. Big touchdown by Pavan right there. Live.
Live?
Oh,
We
yeah.
got live?
Yeah, user thinking now he has a chance. Yeah, okay.
Yo, I'm just saying, we got to get, like, we got to talk to Queenie. We got to talk to the kids. Like, just take that glove and just put it out on the road and have somebody run over it.
This the
That's why I-
question.
that's-
If
that's
user
why I
pick
had the
you with
glove in the
does he
case.
really mean it? Does he really mean he wants you to win if he pick you with the glove? That's what has
No.
to be asked.
Chaos.
Oh, now you questioning my integrity, man. It's a dot. That's a dot. Big 2-point conversion by Pavan right there. Listen, live. He got a chance. Pavan want to make history, man.
31-18 our score. We head to the fourth quarter. Put your fours up in the chat. Final fourth quarter of the day. As we take a look at this one more time, it's just Cordero Patterson. Simple, good blocking up front. Too easy.
Yeah, inside zone, untouched in the end zone. Great 2-point conversion play as well. Hit a little in route to Cordell Patterson. So users, you know, hoping. He's hoping and praying here. He needs someone to reverse the curse. Does Pavan have the magic to do it?
Second and 11 for JonBeast. Out of that tight slots formation, Christian McCaffrey on the right hip of Russell Wilson. It's a play action pass. Wilson waiting, looking. That's Megatron. He's out there. You don't have to look too hard for number 81. Another touchdown on the board. Hey, that life might be gone.
Jonathan Marquez, a.k.a. John B. And he's going to go for the gusto. He's going for 2 to rub it in.
Damn, Sherman? The hell?
No, it's picked off. Acrobat going crazy.
Oh, yeah, acrobat right there for Sherman. JonBeast just is saying, and Clef pointed out too, JonBeast's confidence is at an all-time high. That's the one thing too for John. Anytime he gets a lead, he can play loose, feel good about what he's doing. He is really dangerous, especially in this tournament. As we take a look at this replay, Calvin Johnson over the top, just a streak from that slot position. Richard Sherman can't keep up with him and opens it up even further.
I feel like we're getting like, this is almost throwback the way the game is right now, Ty. To like Madden
you just
17,
test it.
Madden 18.
Just
where,
test it.
where
Do it.
streak
Hey,
routes were just
shout out to
so
Penguin.
tough to guard, especially man-to-man coverage.
I already know you're watching this, but I love you. Help for showing me that numerous times. And Jalen.
Yeah, so now JonBeast shouting out his guys. They've helped him. And great.
Through the Penguins.
Jalen, you know that?
And, yeah, shouting out Penguins, Jalen, and Nick, to your point, yeah, these seam streaks especially too, really effective in Madden 22 in between zones. And then you pointed out, you know, versus man coverage, you can really lob it over the top, especially when you have a speedster out there, a guy like Megatron.
Oh, and when it rains, it pours. Another interception, a bad throw into coverage, and JonBeast with his third turnover of the game. He's got a 21-point lead and the ball. And he's taking a nap. He's napping on him.
He's fitting a little nap in there. The disrespect right now from John. Taking a nap, you know, mid-game. putting it to Pavan right now. You gotta like what we see.
Yeah.
And Nick, this is the best defense that we've seen all tournament. I mean, to come in and shut a guy down like Pavan, who's known for his bunch offense, this is impressive.
JonBeast out there snoozing because he ain't losing. He's up 21 points. Hope you guys have a life jacket out there. 2nd and 12. Does he have him again? This one's for the mush, maybe. Throws it up to Calvin Johnson. It's actually picked up. Little bit of life. Is JonBeast just out there having fun right now up by 21?
Yeah, he's just slinging it now. He's just having a good time. You know, he just doesn't even care at this point. He feels so confident that this game's over. He's just out there chucking streaks to Megatron. But he's giving Pavan a little bit of life.
I mean, the controversy right now that I'm seeing on Twitter, I saw my guy.
He's shook.
Swolosimo
He's shook out his mind.
tagging me.
He is shook. Like,
He's wondering,
like,
did we
you
get
don't understand how
an
shook he
admission
is shook.
of an intentional mush job by user?
It's a great question.
This game, to be honest.
And we heard users say, you can't question my integrity.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
But I don't know, you know, JonBeast might be user's guy. Did he put the voodoo and the mush onto Pavan for a specific reason? I don't know. We're just speculating. But it's definitely a valid question at this point.
We're going to have to audit his bank accounts to find out if there was any payments made for a selection against him.
That's Randy. He's 6'6".
Literally nothing going right for Pavan.
6'6".
Yeah. Just very uncharacteristic.
I'm not even
13 for
adjusting.
22,
I'm just doing the same
passing the
coverage
ball.
every play. Like he's calling different plays. Like, good eye. Hey.
Bringing Clef the God. Clef, what an impressive performance from JonBeast today.
Crazy. He's putting it on him, man. He's playing great. Excellent game by him. TD Nick, one thing I gotta say, we got to look into this mushgate. I believe there's something deeper there. There is something deeper there that we need to dig into.
Yep. We need to do a little investigating.
We're gonna have to hire an independent financial firm to audit some records just to find out, you know, if there were any payments made. We're gonna have to go to a user's house and inspect the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, this could really change the landscape of competitive.
At this point, we need the FBI involved. I mean, it's like
100%.
It's like 0 for 20 at this point. Like, we need some serious investigators into this situation.
We need the heavy hitters. We need the heavy hitters because there is something. Come on, man. 0 of 20, 0 and 20, man. There's something there, man. I mean, we've seen upsets after upsets. We've seen stuff that never happened happen.
2-point conversion for Pavan, down by 13 points right now.
No, wait. No, the trail. Yep, I see the trail. Nope. No, that's a pick two. That gonna be pick two?
Picked off into triple coverage. And there goes Richard Sherman the other way. He's trying to get sticky on him. Trying to get out of there, put another 2 points on the board. Let's bring him in. The leader of Mushgate. One great user. Before we talk about the controversy, have you ever been involved in a game where somebody has actively taken a nap on you in the middle of it?
Never, you know, because most of the time, if I have that type of situation, I'm going to get out of there. You know what I'm saying? But Pavan, he's a man of integrity. He has real good sportsmanship. He's going to finish this out, you know?
Whoever wants to say the ending.
And that's defense. I got you, JonBeast. I got you, bud.
Hey, listen, man, y'all going crazy talking about this mushgate. I would never. I am a man with integrity. When I pick these picks, I believe with my whole heart and soul. These guys are gonna win. This is FaZe Pavan here. Come on now. I was expecting him to come out here and make a show. I didn't see all these tweets and messages for this. I was expecting him to come out here and show everyone. Not just us, but FaZe, why he was that guy. I was riding it. I believed it. There's nothing mushy or mushgate about this. I believed in Pavan Lakhat.
Well, user, I gotta ask, are you at all concerned that RG continues to make those videos about you online?
I'm definitely concerned. You know, for a guy that swear he don't got no time and he the hardest working man at EA Sports facilities, somehow he can always come up with these videos and be posting on Twitter. Okay, somebody about to get out of here now. I don't know what's going on.
John, a little shrug. All right, we're a minute 44 from ending this game. Let's not Not getting any network difficulties at this point. Back to Christian McCaffrey. Nowhere to go. But field goal attempt upcoming for JonBeast. 2-score game. And if he makes this, it will stay a 2-score game, TD. Not technically over.
No, not technically over. Maybe Pavan come out with a miracle block kick. Very unlikely. But yeah, this was just domination at its finest. And you feel for Pavan, you know, had a lot riding on this, trying to put on for the FaZe clan. But JonBeast just came out and dominated right from the start. You know, I would say that first pick, though, from Pavan, just it wasn't really anything John did. It was just kind of a bad read, you know, a little late with it. And John took advantage. But ever since then, too, the defense has just really made it difficult on Pavan for anything he wants to do. And definitely the best defensive performance we've seen all tournament so far.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that dump truck giveaway coming up after this game. You're not going to want to miss that. Every single one of the items we're giving away today, you can earn them all.
Right.
It's all coming up after the game. I know I'll be tuned in for that one. And Ty, guess what? We can do it all again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern time, as we will find out who will face Henry in the finals of the Ultimate Madden Bowl.
Yeah, and Nick, my quarterback's in that dump truck giveaway. 99 Tommy, that's my quarterback. And he's in there. I'm jealous. I need to be in there for that dump truck giveaway at the end of this. But yeah, tomorrow.
You know,
huge
employees
slate.
can't win, right? Like they'll just re-roll it.
Unfortunately, I know. But I need that Tom Brady on my squad, man.
40-24. What a performance from the beast named John. He is in line again, barring extraordinary circumstances, to take on AI Nash. Boy, looking forward to that game. TD, I think about the defense that John played today against the meta Pavan. I wonder how he's going to be able to translate that to AI Nash, who we have seen throw anything and everything out there on offense.
Yeah, that's a great point. I want to hear what the chat thinks, too. Let me know in the chat, guys, who you got tomorrow. You got JonBeast or you got AI Nash. I think it's a valid argument, too, because JonBeast, obviously, he gets so many reps versus the meta stuff like Gun Bunch. You know, he's probably been so prepared for Pavan coming in. He showed it in this game. But AI Nash, like we talked about, you can't prepare for that guy. So what does JonBeast cook up tonight? Who does he call? What lab partners can he call to get some reps in versus the, you know, the pistol and the unique style of AI Nash for tomorrow?
And that's going to wrap things up. What a performance from JonBeast defensively, making a player the caliber of Pavan absolutely confused out there. As you know, JonBeast is pumped to get the win here. He will move on tomorrow. He pockets an extra $25,000. He's still rocking the RJ and TD. It was really just everything going the way of JonBeast.
Everything went his way. I mean, this was a flood. This was a blowout. No other way to put it. JonBeast dominated from the start. Pavan tried and tried, but never could really get back into it. Dominated from start to finish. Big time win. And tomorrow we set up JonBeast, AI Nash. I cannot wait for that matchup.
An amazing day of games, and we got to hear from the winner for that, and we'll find out how thankful he is that user didn't pick him. Let's throw it back to Kimmy, user. Wow.
All right, Nick and TD, thank you for the electric game call tonight. 3 very exciting matchups, but this was a heavyweight bout between these two. And you just saw that it was a full-blown beating. John Nash getting it done, 40-24 over Pavan. I'm so sorry, user. You were really wrong about this one. But this game was insane. And I was going to try to run through the highlights, and there were a lot of them. But I think the two of you are probably going to want to talk about those incredible defensive stops and the way JonBeast was able to capitalize on it.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, let's take a look then. Let's look at it and see exactly what he did to lock up this game as he now faces AI Nash tomorrow.
This is how he starts the game off, 3rd and 7. Big interception right here by the beast named John. We've been talking about the real routes all day, and you saw the beast named John had defense for it. Right here, he was held to 3. We thought that was going to be major for the game, but who knew the beast was going to keep cooking up? But right here, the halfback screen, Pavan strikes back with a big bomb, and we're like, uh-oh, we already know Pavan's going to fight, even though he threw an interception. And here comes the beast named John right here scrambling. And as you see right there, Pavan sends the cornerback, leaving that guy completely naked where he's trying to get some points up before half. And unfortunately, he was showing crazy pocket, crazy stick work right here. But it's a big fumble right here. And this will be pretty much the game sealer why pretty much why the thing got blew all the way open right there. Even though Beast didn't score, tried to milk another second off the clock, he walks it in with Franco Harris and says, you know what, I'm in full control of this. Switch and puts on his chain, and you see him right here, gets real sticky with my guy, Christian McCaffrey. C-Mac in the building.
C-Mac to the crib, but I feel like Pavan he kind of did too much. He got caught trying to do too much. You seen the fumble. You seen him trying to stop the run, giving up the touchdown. You see John with the swag, putting the chain on.
Chain on. I love how the belt has just been in the background of his shot all game. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put some light on it to let y'all know I'm trying to get my second belt, and that he can do. Tomorrow he's going to face AI Nash. Our other game tomorrow, it's Noah up next versus Wesley. All of those guys trying to get to the finale, which will be Super Bowl week. Someone will be facing Henry, and we will be crowning a new champion. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the champion of that last game. Let's go ahead and bring in none other than JonBeast. I love that your name is JonBeast. I also love that you were an absolute beast during this game. You got the chain around the neck, you got the belt on the bed. How you feeling after that incredible win and the way that you were able to have all those defensive stops and then go and get yourself some points too?
First things first, shout out to Pav. Make sure you go to Twitter, retweet that phase. The phase 1 thing he posted on Twitter, this pinned post. Make sure you retweet that. By the way, always trolling all mid-game. That's not me putting it out there right now. But ask that question one more time. I just want to say that. Ask that question again.
John, you know, we here as competitors, we hear the chatter. We hear everything. You know, coming into this game, a lot of people had you the underdog. Did you feel disrespected by that? And did that give you an extra chip on your shoulder?
I mean, it's gonna be like that no matter what game I play. Like, no matter who I play, you could be underdog or you could be the dog. So it doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. Like, at this point, just corny, in my opinion.
Beast, my guy, congrats, big win. I mean, it seemed like you had a great defensive game plan in a game where everyone says there's not much defense, but somehow you were coming up after play. You got a big interception on the wheel route, and then you just seemed to make plays with the sack fumble, and from there on you had full control of the game. Do you feel like, you know, I kind of got lucky on some of those stops, or you saying, hey, you know what, I've been in the lab, I've been working, and I felt like my defense was going to come up and give me some stops?
No, I didn't feel like I got lucky on none of the stops. Like, up until like multiple fourth downs and stuff. The pick on his first drive was like, I was not expecting it to be picked. I accidentally showed blitz and it was picked, so I was like, oh wow, thank you. Then the fumble was kind of lucky because I know what he tried to do. He tried to like glitch my zones while having that good pocket, like you said, like y'all said. So getting that fumble was kind of lucky because he had the crosser open on the route bounce, but unfortunately it was a fumble 6. So.
I know there were a little difficulties, so you may not have been able to hear me earlier. I'm going to even switch up the question, right? I'm so incredibly impressed with how you just played. Like Clef pointed out, in a game where defense isn't necessarily a huge thing, you made those defensive stops and you were able to get it done and play lights out on both sides of the ball. But tomorrow you got to face AI Nash, who's a little bit unpredictable. We saw that today on his very first score of the game earlier. He went ahead and tried to go for a 2-point conversion instead of the extra point. The guy plays just how he feels. It's kind of a YOLO mentality, and it's worked out for him. Are you nervous at all, or do you think this was a good warm-up and you're ready to go for the finale next?
This was, I would say this wasn't a warm-up just because A and Nash is not a positive. Like, A and Nash is a whole different person, freestyling, all that, and Power is a bunch like, which is the meta, so you're used to the meta. So Nash is a dog. Like, people don't understand. Like, he's good. Like, just freestyle. Like, he's a good freestyler, and like that's hard to stop in this year, especially Madden 22. Like, you can run anything, but he like supposedly does it the best, which is true. So tomorrow's gonna be hard, but we'll see if I can pull up with the victory or not.
All right, well, maybe go get in the lab, go rest up. We will see you tomorrow as we kick off day 4 of our tournament play, the Ultimate Madden Bowl, getting closer and closer to naming the GOAT and a champion. That guy right there, JonBeast, hoping it could be him.